Gogo Bathini Mbatha. Umavula kuvale emzini amadoda number 1 locksmith. Hey guys, today we talking a very sensitive topic. Talking about a very sensitive one. We're talking about rewriting your life. Rewriting your life. Where does it start? When you are rewriting your life, where do you start? Or rather, let me rephrase it and say, if you want to rewrite your life, where should you start? This is my own opinion. Where should you go? Who must you talk to? First, there will be many people or many places that you'll want to go to, and go to healers and go to wherever to seek for help. It's okay, but it doesn't start there. It starts by the person you see in the mirror. It starts by you. It starts by you. Not by blaming whether abathakathi, who said this to you, who did that to you, who's whatever that is outside in yourself. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You'll be lying to yourself. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because you are now rewriting. You are rewriting your life. It starts from inside you. You need to do a deep introspection. Very deep introspection. And trust me, it will make you cry. You'll cry. You'll cry. If it's deep enough, you'll cry. If it's deep enough, you need to take out what is inside and find out what happened. Where did you go wrong? You're speaking to yourself. You will never achieve rewriting. You'll never publish that book inside your heart, inside you. Remember, rewriting your life speaks about you. You are not doing something so that you can show it to the world, or maybe you want to write a book of what went wrong to your life. It's okay, you can do that. However, the first book that you need to publish, it's called You. It's for you. I've said it earlier. After you have written your book, you can go then consult and everything. That's why I normally say I love talking when I get to the healer, rather than them telling me what could be wrong. Because many things that we want to hear when we go to consult, when we go to pastors, it's something else besides the one that is inside that you don't want to visit. Have you ever heard somebody saying, there are things that there are boxes in my heart, there are tins in my heart, there are kind of worms in my heart that I don't want to open? Then you go to the healer, then you open those kind of worms. Because why? You should have done it yourself. It's possible. Yes, you can do consultation, because sometimes awazi ngempela ukuthi this particular thing that, as I'm doing self-introspection, how did it happen? How did it happen? Ube nelugulugu nje, a desire to know and a very painful desire to know ukuthi this one or these two things that happened or that are happening in my life. Yes, I have faced my fears and said, yes, I've played a role here and here and here and there and there. However, I've played my role. The other role, what influenced it to happen. If you are not doing that, you are then not taking everything out. So those things, I'll call them smallanyana things, the ones that now needs you to go and do a consultation. However, make sure ukuthi you leave nothing inside of what happened and what role when did you play. When, what role did you play? Because remember, you are rewriting your life, meaning there are many mistakes that happened in your life. Many mistakes that happened in your life. Many wrong things that happened in your life. So if you are rewriting, you are saying to yourself, I want to be a better person. Remember, I said we mustn't push blame. Don't blame anyone. Don't. You're wasting your time. This is your life. Don't blame anyone. If you find yourself in the mess, I have learned, ukuthi, you don't need to blame anyone. You might tell somebody a story and wara. But the day you reach the point to say, it's okay, it's okay. The problem, it's me. That's why I'm rewriting my life, because the problem, it's me. And rewrite your life so that you become a better person. Not a better father, not a better husband, not a better boyfriend, not a better boss, not a better any title. Remove all the titles in your life that you have. Not a better lecturer at school, not a better YouTuber. No. The better you. It's rewriting your life. And when you rewrite your life, you must know, ukuthi, there are people that will be laughing at you. Because they are seeing what is happening around you. Maybe you've just lost your job, you went for hearing and you lost the case, you've closed down the business or whatever that happened. Maybe the house getting repossessed, whatever that happened. Take the blame. Don't come with stories which, no, I've borrowed to Spanibani Mali. He didn't bring it back. That's why my life is like this and everything. No, do self-introspection. Where did you go wrong? And stop blaming people. Stop blaming people. I'm not saying other people didn't do their part for yourself to get yourself where you are. It's okay. But rewriting your life speaks ngawe. It speaks ngawe. Rewriting your life is very selfish. It doesn't care what happened outside your body. It speaks with you. That's why rewriting a book, you need to work together. It's a pen and a paper. And this is your pen. And this is your paper. And you'll see the paper, Oguti. Yeah. As you are writing in your paper, you can see, Oguti, the ink that comes out. Oguti, your pen was carrying too much ink. Your pen was carrying too much ink. So that's why I normally say, when you want to achieve something, when you are thinking about something, self-introspection starts in the head, because the head will give you solutions. Or what you know, man, I need to rewrite my life. Because if you start with your heart, you're going to be emotional and do stupid things that will add wrong things in the book of life. I don't know if I'm clear. I don't know. It's been long that I've been doing AMA videos, because things that one has to go through in life in general, and people that you have, sometimes you need to, go deeper. Sometimes you need a break in life to say, I've been taking breaks, but I've called them maybe holidays and everything. There's this break that you need, because you need time to rewrite your life. You need time to rewrite your life. And again, I'm sorry to bother you with this line. Don't point fingers. That's why when you're going to rewrite your life, accept or would you be blamed. Accept it. Accept it that it's not going to be nice. And accept and be ready to do what is needed to be done. You need to do what it takes to rewrite. Rewriting your life means changing certain things in your life. Then the life will write itself automatically throughout your lifetime. And that's what we're going to know about you when you know more. Because you cannot rewrite your life within a month. It's a lifetime thing. However, there are things that you need to come up with. I'm not going to mention things, or what is that must come up. You will know, or for me, this is what I should do. But getting into that point, you need your space. You need clear mind. You don't need more things that will disturb you while you are in that process. Because preparing to rewrite your life, it's a process. Preparing to rewrite your life, it's a process. Or rather, let me say, preparing to start rewriting your life, it's a process. And that process, I advise you should give it a time frame. But that time frame, it's for you. You mustn't write it on the wall or tell a friend to say, hey, my brother, I'm rewriting my life, so it's going to take me a week or 2 or 3. No. Because he will remind you, Mbatha, you're rewriting your life, my brother. So, I hope so, right? No. Remember, there's a lot that you will find that you've never thought of them. You've never thought that far about. You've never. But because you are now in the process of rewriting your life, you are able to take something and rethink about it. No, man. No. Here, really, this is what it meant. Here, really is what I was seeing. Because there are things that are happening and we ignore them. Not intentionally all the time, but we just overlook at them. We just overhear them. We just overthink about them. Or rather, So we need to get to the point yokuthi when you get those things, it doesn't mean if they involve people, it doesn't mean go and fight with those people. If they involve places, it doesn't mean don't visit those places anymore. Remember, you are starting the process of rewriting your life. You are thinking about these things that includes your mistakes. That's why I said this thing is about you, man. Yes, it's you that it's wrong or you're wrong. You are the one who's wrong. You are the one who stole it. You are whatever blame you may think or what you want to put to somebody, put it to you. And then you'll see. Uguti, you can feel it. Uguti, I'm going to be a better person. And becoming a better person is not an overnight thing. It's a process. It's a process. It's not an overnight. It's not something that you can sleep and wake up and say, yeah, no, now I'm a better person within a week, within a month. No. No. But rewriting, pardon me, rewriting your life needs you to be honest with yourself. If you're not being honest with yourself, keep on blaming other people, you are in trouble. Because rewriting your life also means rebuilding your life. Because if you are rebuilding your life, you'll realize what one of the things that you're going to work on. It's boundaries. You're going to have boundaries. You're going to change that decisions that you once took that you'll never take again. There are decisions that you once took, and because you are rewriting, you are rebuilding your life. I'm telling you, if you can achieve that, any muti that somebody says this is muti for what and everything, any prayer, you go to a church with a friend who have been to that church for 10 years. Then the pastor prays for you one Sunday. Monday, you get a call that Tuesday you're going for interview. Of 10 years waiting. On this 10 years that you were waiting, your friend was praying. Your friend was going down on their knees and praying for the job. But you went to church once. Then you got a call on Monday that on Tuesday you have an interview. Then they will tell you, because you are unemployed, you are starting tomorrow or today. What can make that to happen? Let's do a same example. You and your friend, you are not working. You're hustling. Maybe you're in smaller businesses. You're trying there and there. Tenders. You understand? You're trying, you're hustling. You've been hustling for years. And this friend of yours have been consistently going to the healer. We are palaza and everything for years. Hey, but then the friend advised the other one to say, man, akubone lo baba man o lo mama engimhambayo ubone ukuthi ungatholani uyabo. Ayikulunga. They go once, they get a ritual or whatever. They get a treatment to go home. Within a month or within a week, you call your friend and say, my brother, did you see that? Remember that document you were helping me with? I got it. You call a friend and say, I got a tender. I got it. Hey, I'm getting the second one. Then you complain, what went wrong? I've been going to Gogo Bathini for so long, but this thing never happened to me. I've been going to Gogo Sbanibana, but kade ngihamba mina umkhulu Sbanibana, kade mina ngiya kulomthandazo. Mina why Sbanibana makeka yiwani kwenzakala? It's because uSbanibana lona uqale ngokurebuilda life yakhe within him. So makaphuza umuthi wenza into efanele iyenze empilweni yakhe. Rather than umuthi manje ufana uqale phansi uclean. Wena kumuthi usaklina ngoba wena ufuna ukuzenzela. ufuna blame abantu, you just want to pere, this and this and that. Yes, when you are angry, you do that. Yes. And you must allow yourself to do that as long as it's not violent and you're not insulting anyone. You can. It comes natural. That one comes natural. But mina, I'm maybe rather I'm saying let's discuss this. Ukuthi nithini ngale engithi mina, blame yourself. Let this thing start with you. You and clean yourself. Accept ukuthi it happened. It happened. Remember, the process of rebuilding yourself, the process of rewriting your life, you are visiting what happened. And guess what? You cannot change it. You can't. You cannot change it, but you can change yourself. You can definitely change yourself. You can definitely become a better person. Then the day you can feel that you are a better person, automatically your titles will respond. You don't have to switch on any title. Let's say you were not spending time with your family, with your children. You were always late at work. You have anger at work maybe. Whatever that is happening in your life, obviously it's not one department, it's many departments. Don't do self-introspection and start the process of rebuilding or the process of rewriting your life by thinking one thing, finances. There are many things in our lives that disturbs our finances. There are many things in our lives that disturbs our marriages. There are many things in our lives that disturbs general relationships. Businesses, whatever you may call it. That's why I'm saying, Ogote, let's rather say to ourselves, let me face me, because I took those decisions. I was signing there. I was doing that. You cannot do that by blaming people. If you're blaming people, the number of people that were involved in you doing your part, there are a lot. There are a lot. You'll never be writing, which means when you'll be revisiting your things that you cannot change for the rest of your life. It doesn't make sense. Then you are dead inside. You are dead inside. But here we're saying we're rewriting our lives. I'm just giving you equipment. And there's only one equipment, or rather a place you can go to rewrite your life. It's yourself. It's within your own self. It's within your own self. That's why it's important, Oguti, don't allow yourself to be disturbed in that process. Don't. Put your foot down. Enough is enough. Whenever I go there, I know I'm going to create problems. I'm not going there now. Whenever I say this, I know it's going to be offensive to somebody else. I'm not saying now. But you are rebuilding. You are starting, because you said to yourself, for me to have a better life, I have to be a better me. I've once said, success it's a decision. And that decision can only be taken by an individual who have dealt with themselves, within themselves. So I just thought, Oguti, let me share this with you. It was very difficult to start this video, to be honest with you, because I wanted to find it so that we accommodate as many people as possible to understand what man, no man, Gogo Bathini Mbatha. Locksmith is talking to me here. Yeah, man, I've been, sometimes you've just made a call and blame somebody. I normally say, I was telling my son, Oguti, when you are driving, you must know what you're dealing with all the cars. You have to drive all the cars, because all the drivers, or rather most of the drivers are driving, there are things that they don't want to deal with them inside them. Then they have anger. Why? There's anger within them. Why do they have so much anger? It's because there are things that they don't want to deal with. What things, Gogo Bathini? Things that happened already. There was a reason why our eyes, forgive me about my big eyes that I'm making examples with. There's a reason about why eyes are in front, not at the back. There are reasons. There are reasons. It's not by mistake, because we're going forward. We're going forward. So let's stop wasting our time by pushing blames. As I've said, when we are angry, and if we don't know, or rather, when you haven't decided you want to rewrite your life, yes, you will do that. And you must also forgive yourself for doing that. It doesn't matter whether you were right or wrong. Forgive yourself. And start rewriting your life. Start rebuilding your life. If you are a better person, I'm telling you, I've seen so many better people, and you can tell this person has rewritten their lives. That's why when a successful person, they sit down with you and say, do you know what I went through? They are now visiting that with a smile, just to give you strength. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Whatever you're going through in life is going to pass. It's a phase. Other phases they take longer because you are delaying them by not wanting to do a self-introspection, starting to rebuild your life, starting the process of rewriting your life. If we can get to that, the seasons, because you still are going to have problems. You're not going to have a soft life. You're not going to have a perfect life. No, you're human. You still have problems, but better problems. You're still going to go through those seasons, but better seasons. You'll remember what, no man, in that life, it was too raining and windy. Let's take this year's weather. It's not like last year's winter. It's cold. Maybe throughout the country, it's very cold. Normally we don't have this winter. This year, I've never seen my son so cold. And say, Baba, put another blanket. He was cold. And it's not like him. So it means it's another year. So to other people, it's difficult. But next year, it will be better, because seasons are not the same. But it's up to you, how much time do you want to spend in 2023 winter season, but in your life? It's up to you. It's up to you. When are you going to start with this process? When are you going to start with this process of rebuilding? Guys, don't name things. I want to stop drinking alcohol. I want to stop gambling. No. Rebuild yourself. Let's rebuild ourselves. And let's see what is going to come out after rebuilding ourselves and taking a decision. Now it's time. Gogo Bathini Mbatha. Thank you very much, guys.